Sun Jian will take the lead, and Yuan Shao shall provide support. We leave before daybreak. Generals, good fortune in battle.
Lord Yuan Shao, I am counting on you. Farewell.
Common swine. You won't be so smug for long.
The Yellow Turban Rebellion is finally brought to an end, thanks to the efforts of the brave heroes of the Han forces. Due to his extraordinary feats in battle, Cao Cao becomes known throughout the land as a hero of chaos. Following the rebellion, it is Dong Zhuo who seizes control of the imperial court. With the mighty Lu Bu by his side, Dong Zhuo's power knows no limits as he rules the capital with an iron fist. Unable to bear Dong Zhuo's tyranny any longer, regional leaders across the land answer Cao Cao's coat of arms, and allied forces formed under Yuan Shao in an attempt to overthrow the evil dictator. Cao Cao and the newly formed allied force begin their march on the capital of Liaoyang. Alright, so here we go, Act 2, the alliance against Dong Zhuo. We're gonna go and try to unlock two particular tales, the Yuan's family pride and Dong Zhuo Lives. So we're gonna go play the battle of Hu Lao Gate, because in order to unlock the Yuan's family pride, part of it anyway, you have to skip the battle of Shui Gate and play the battle of Hu Lao Gate. And for Dong Zhuo Lives, if I recall, you have to play the battle of Hu Lao Gate and defeat every general on the map. I am not entirely sure if you're the one that has to deal the final blow, or you just have to defeat them all, whether you do it or somebody else does it. I'm going to take that chance of making sure that I'm the one that defeats every general. Hopefully that'll be right. I mean, I'm thinking Dynasty Warriors 3 logic here. So that's part of it. And the other part is you have to complete the Wei Musou Mode at least one time before you'll be able to unlock that tale, Dong Zhuo Lives. But anyway, with all that said, here we go. And part of me wants to play as a character that's really strong. That way I don't have to worry about my bodyguards or any particular troops taking my KOs. But you know what? I'm just going to change characters and... You know what? I'm just going to play as Cao Cao. So, here we go. I'm tempted to play as Cao Ren, but... Anyway, the equipment, the weapon, we have a broadsword at level 1. Unfortunately, we will have it at level 2. Hopefully, at level 3, you know, if our luck is going right. But anyway, the items are the same. The bodyguards... Oops, that's the item still. The bodyguards are the same. I just need to change it to Pike. There we go. Alright, the objectives. We have to defeat Dong Zhuo to win. Well, we actually have to have him retreat, believe it or not. That was the other part of the objective. I don't know if I said that already. But yeah, we have to defeat every general on the map and have Dong Zhuo retreat. So, we have to do that to win. And if Yuan Shao is defeated, if I die, or if we run out of time, we lose. It's a game over. Plain and simple. The unit info, we have the following. For the allied forces, you have Yuan Shao, Yan Liang, and Wen Shou. For, well, Yuan Shu, Gan Sun-san, Cao Cao with Zheng He. Oh, that's weird, because typically you would have Zheng He under Yuan Shao's forces, but I'm just going to go with it. Sun Jian with one guy, and Liu Bei with Pang Tong. For the Dong Zhuo's forces, you have Nao Fu, Lan Shou, and Wang Fang, and obviously the commander, Dong Zhuo. Li Ru with Shu Rong, Li Jue with Jia Shu, Guo Se with Li Meng, Diao Chen, and Dong Min with Gao Xun. Lu Bu will also appear obviously if you know the stage, Battle Hu Lao Gate. And since we skipped the Battle Shui Gate, we're gonna have to face Hua Shang as well. But, you know, anyway, with all that said, let's do it and not fuck up in the process. So, my main concern really will be Lu Bu, especially for the fact that I have a level 1 weapon, so to speak. I mean, if I had a class 2 or class 3, I would be perfectly fine, but eh.
Our forces will march west. We head for Hu Lao Gate.
Like I said, I'll make do.
Our destination is Hu Lao Gate.
We will head southward, straight for Hu Lao Gate.
Huh. Your overconfidence will be your downfall. Archers, ready. Shoot all enemies down.
Alright, so we'll defeat Shu Rong first, which he's almost defeated. There we go.
Crush them in one blow.
Enemy officer defeated.
Now we're going to go and defeat Li Ru. Without... There we go. I was going to say, hopefully he'll get off his horse. And he's down. Now go to the right and defeat Guosa and Li Meng. And then go to the north and defeat Dong Min and Gao Shun. And I'll say it again, despite me saying it before. If you played the Battle of Hu Lao Gate for the first time, it would be Zhang Liao instead of Dong Min. And once you unlock Zhang Liao, then you'll have Dong Min here instead.
Protect the ram while it heads for Hu Lao Gate.
And if I recall, you have to defeat Zhang Liao at the Battle of Shui Gate to unlock him. If I recall. If not that, then I know for a fact you have to, well, that's one way to unlock him actually. The other one is clearing Act 3 in the Wei Musou Mode. But, you know, I'm just explaining how I did it. I know you gotta defeat Zhang Liao at the Battle of Shui Gate as being an alternative way to unlock Zhang Liao, but yeah, anyway, enough of that. We'll go and defeat Gao Shun and Dong Min. Did they defeat? Let's see. No, they didn't. I was gonna say, did they defeat Gao Shun yet? No, they didn't. I'm just trying to get as many officer KOs as I can. I'm not expecting to get a lot of KOs on this stage. Really? Well, he's down. Now Dong Min. And then we'll go to Hu Lao Gate and try not to die facing Lu Bu. That was weird. Maybe he was showing it up when he was in the, well, mounting on that horse there. And there we go.
All forces attack. Take Dong Zhuo's head.
Enemy officer defeated.
Is that who I think it is? It's Lu Bu! Lu Bu's come to destroy us!
Alright, so here we go, Lu Bu. And I don't think I'll be able to defeat him in a duel yet. I mean, it is possible for sure, but it's just at this particular case right now, and there goes the ram.
You dare face the mighty Lu Bu?
I don't think I'll be able to defeat him at this point, but we'll see. We'll try it.
My ambition will not easily be crushed.
I mean, I almost accidentally defeated him when I wasn't supposed to, but, you know, let's see what happens here. I'm not banking on anything, really. Shit. That wasn't supposed to happen, but I'll just go with it. Whoops. Yeah, I was not expecting to defeat him here. I mean, if I did, it would have been fucking amazing, but no. It's fine. I'll make do from here. I mean, for the fact that we don't have a Musou attack, I have to actually work to get it. I'm not really that concerned when it comes to defeating it, but we have to defeat Lu Bu here. I think we have to defeat Lu Bu. Like, I'm trying to remember now. I don't even recall trying to unlock Lu Bu's offensive, that tail, in this Musou mode. But if I recall, I think you have to defeat him as well. But I'm not trying to go for that tail yet. That'll be much later on. And I'm trying not to get sent flying at a random point like that, as you saw there. That was random. But shit. Oh, that was close. But maybe I should actually go and try to not do that, first off. Well, at least my Musou gauge is cleared up. That way I actually get some decent KOs with my Death Orb. Why am I running into that attack? That's really, really strange. Well, time to run. Shit! I totally... Wow. Alright. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I faced Lu Bu and Hu Lao Gate. Well, in general. So, gotta remember, that charge attack will pretty much break my shield altogether. So... yeah, I gotta watch out for those mines, especially with Huang Gai being there because, well, Lu Bu being there, because, oh shit. Because something like that could happen when I'm at that low health, and Huang Gai's mine could be that brutal, and that one attack could actually kill me. And yes, that has happened to me before, and I wasn't really thought about that. Not when I was recording, when I was playing back in the day. And it gets really frustrating. So, we're going to try to defeat Lu Bu here, like I said. Try to not run into a charge attack of his. Or when he sends all the troops flying and I run into one of them. Not happening. I was actually waiting for that to happen. It's going to take forever for me to defeat Lu Bu at this point. That is not cool. Also, I heard if you keep Lu Bu alive or you try to defeat Lu Bu and it takes forever to actually defeat him, Dong Zhuo's army will actually charge and you won't be able to have Dong Zhuo retreat. If that's the case, then I could be screwed. So I gotta be quick. I think you have to have like 20 minutes under your belt or something like that. Which I don't think that's gonna happen here. But we'll see. I mean, he's already down to, what? Almost a third of his health? But if he shields up like a fucking fortress, we're gonna take a long time. I can't believe that one particular attack breaks that whole attack altogether. That's weird. But at the same time, if I do that and run into it, then, well, you know the rest. Holy shit. Oh my god. That was fucking close. Too close for comfort. Ah, shit. This is not cool. Hopefully there's health here. I don't think there's going to be. No. No. Alright. There we go. Why am I running into a fucking Musou attack?
Dong Zhuo. Forget about Lu Bu.
Well, he's almost dead anyway, so I'm not that concerned.
Enemy officer defeated.
Not chancing it.
An even match. How interesting.
Yeah, if I play as another character, it would probably be 10 times easier, but for the fact that I have a default weapon, so to speak, because I don't... Technically, it's still a default weapon. Because it's still at level 1, but it's fine. I made do, and fortunately I didn't die in the process. So now we're gonna go and defeat Tiao Chen, and then take it from there. That was close. I don't know what her charge attacks are because I hardly play as Tiao Chen to begin with, but it may not be as good. I mean,
Let us meet again.
I was gonna say it may not be as pleasant as like Lu Bu was, but so I'm not taking any chances with that. If that made any fucking sense. But anyway. Yeah, I'll grab the healing ointment and
At this point, I have no need of Luo Ye.
all that later.
City and keep the invaders out.
Yeah, so I'll defeat that, I'll defeat them, and then go back and defeat Hua Shang, and then watch Dong Zhuo retreat.
As long as my dream comes to fruition, I can sacrifice a capital city, or two, or three.
Okay, so you got Li Jue and Jiashu. I'll go and defeat Jiashu first.
Here is where I show my authority.
And then in a few minutes, Hua Shang will appear. If you skip the Battle Sea Shui Gate, like I said, or if I'm not mistaken, if you actually fail to defeat Hua Shang at the Battle Sea Shui Gate, and you have him come out,
Enemy officer defeated.
I think it was something like that, or if you have Hua Shang defeat Sun Jian,
Think you have evaded me at Shui Gate, but I won't let you get away so easily.
then he will appear here, like so. I skipped it, so obviously he will automatically appear here.
Think you could break through our forces?
Enemy officer defeated.
Alright, so now I'm gonna go grab the dim sum, grab the Musou wine, and then defeat Hua Shang.
Must not fall behind.
I'm not chancing trying to defeat Dong Zhuo's officers because it specifically said, wow, my commentary is sucking today, but it specifically said you have to defeat the generals. So Hua Shang is indeed a general, and we'll take it from there. I'm just hoping Dong Zhuo doesn't retreat at a set time frame, because I thought you had to defeat Hua Shang for him to retreat. But for some reason he decided to retreat at a set point, which was strange. But I should be able to get to Hua Shang before he retreats. I might just skip everybody and go straight for Hua Shang, and then take it from there, and watch Dong Zhuo retreat. I just need to find out where he is first. Because Hu Zhen and Zhao, yeah, they're both over there next to each other. Well, all three of them, if you're trying to be specific. But anyway. I might be able to defeat one of them. I'm not going to defeat all three. Well, Hua Shang's right here anyway, so might as well, right?
Enemy officer defeated. Retreat for now.
And there we go. Hopefully, after this is all said and done, we'll be able to trigger the tail Dong Zhuo Lives. That is if I don't fuck up on the rest of the parts. So, we'll just watch them retreat. And I realize my bodyguards are still where they're at. And, you know, I just go by the fact of if you're trying to defeat a officer that's trying to retreat because you defeat that said general, no matter how many, you know, just because you defeated that said general, the troops under their forces are still fucking motivated and they could still kill you, let alone anyone else really, if your morale is that ridiculously low. Well, for you, if you screw up royally. And for everybody else, if their morale is at 0, then it's technically still an even playing field. I've seen it happen where troops by, it could be any particular general, and they're gone because I defeated him or her, and the commander still was defeated because of those said troops. It's that bad sometimes, and it's never a fun time. That if your commander is technically lost, due to the fact that they were defeated by troops that were under someone's control, and they're already out of the stage or out of the battle. But anyway. And that's a win. Alright. So, that took a little bit longer than it should be, just for the fact that it took me a month and a half to defeat Lu Bu. I mean, obviously, I'm greatly exaggerating, of course, but it took us 14 minutes and 41 seconds. Wow. Really bad day for recording, but I'm not caring anyway. So, our KO count's 48, which is pathetic, but I'm just gonna go with it. Our worthy opponent count is 11. We could have gotten maybe... There were 2 under Hua Shang, so there's 13. And then we could have defeated 2 more under Dong Zhuo if we were fast enough, technically, but I don't think that would ever happen. So that's 15. If you defeated Dong Zhuo, it would be 16. So you could technically get 16 here, unless I'm missing somebody. But overall, we have a good 6,601 points. So, yeah. And that should send us straight to rank 12. Maybe 11? Yep. Alright, awesome. And we're just shy of level 3, but at least it's not level 1 anymore. Alright, and the bodyguards, Oh, okay, so we did get to level 15. Alright. So we'll save, and... I think one of the stages, you have to play the battle at Shui Gate. Well, one of the tails, you have to do that. Yeah, you do. So, I'm gonna make a new save file, and take it from there. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and I'll see you in the next part, where it will be the first tale, the return of the Yellow Turbans. So, peace out.